way. Oh my god. Wow.
Am I pretty?
Perfect. Yeah, it's amazing. I don't want to
That's
touch your
okay.
face, but I don't want to touch your face.
You look so handsome.
You look amazing.
They did such a good. We did such a good. You look so good.
It's good. Now I get to ruin it with words.
I can't wait.
Someone was talking to me recently and asked why even get married. Without hesitation, I said because she's the best partner I could ever ask for. Now, wildly abrasive tone aside, I appreciate the question because it forced a simple answer. I think that's important sometimes. Oftentimes, it's a gut response. It's often the most truthful. But these are supposed to be vows. I'm sorry, not philosophy. So let me start again. From our first real conversation, when we heard each other, I felt this sort of excitement. It was guttural, but not grotesque. I couldn't wait to meet you, and then I always wanted to be around you. And that happened in what, 3 days? And then it became, well, I don't ever want her to not be around. Let me get the point out. The point is, in the course of what, 3 or 4 weeks, you became a defining feature of my life, and I started to see the world as an us, not an I. You completed me in so many ways. You make our house a home, and wherever that is, started what, Mastic, Southampton, to Mastic, Southampton, to Middle Island the first time, and finally to the better part of Middle Island. You make me feel at home everywhere. And it's a room full of people, which you're going to see in about, an hour. I know I'm going to look for you at least once every 5 minutes. Doesn't matter who I'm talking to. It's just that feeling of home. I just look at you. And you care for me in a way that is literally unbelievable. And it's literally unbelievable to me sometimes. And I'm sorry for that sort of heathenistic thought of mine. I can't believe it. But I'm skeptical of people. I always have been. But I got to keep reminding myself and remember, you're not people. You're my person. There's a big difference. You exude this sort of nurturing nature that I don't think I really can be without. You're welcoming and open, and you truly mean it. It's no lip service. It's all walk. It's no talk, right? You're the perfect opposite of me, and we really create this yin and yang, a dynamic balance. It just feels natural, eternal, easy. I'm so excited to continue this journey with you, and I'm very happy to join your family. And on the surface, they're pretty different units, right? But I think that's kind of the point with us, too. It's different origins, similar destinations. I'm sorry, I've gotten off track again. These are supposed to be vows. A vow. Solemn promise to do a specified thing. Thank you, Miriam. Webster. I vow to keep your needs in the forefront of my thoughts. Your needs are our needs. I vow to always listen, or to at least try. I am open to hearing aids, but I wanted to get at least 40 before we started doing that. All right? Anyway. I vow to never not try and make you smile. I know, another double negative. But I accept the possibility of slaps or thrown objects in response, not even necessarily thrown by you. I vow to always try to make the right choice. And you've said to me a bunch that I'm a good person, and I always respond that I try to be. I mean that sincerely. I don't think anyone is or isn't. I think they choose. And I think it's all a choice. And I think that's what makes it all so special and so fragile. It's hard to choose to be a good person all the time, so I just try to. Again, off topic. Sorry. I vow to try to make the right choice. That's the choice that keeps me making up next to you. That's the choice that keeps me coming home to you. And that's the choice that keeps me looking for you in a crowded room. I vow to always try in everything with us. Thank you. I love you, Samantha.
I love you too, honey. You
Love
did
you.
so good. Those are so good.
Good.
I am so honored to be here with you and all of our friends and family to celebrate the love we've nurtured together. I am confident when I say that we fell in love the moment we met. The first time I heard your voice, you were equally sultry and sweet. And when I laid my eyes on you, I felt calm yet excited. You have exceeded every expectation I have ever had of what it means to be loved, and I am eternally grateful to have you by my side, today and every day. In our relationship journey, things never seem to align effortlessly. But we put in the work because together, everything else fades away. In these 3 years, we've lived a lifetime. Navigating each other's families and various cats, moving countless times, buying our home, finding a venue for our wedding day before even being engaged, worrying for each other's parents, and being there for each other when times get tough. Life throws curveballs. That's inevitable. It's how you handle the unexpected that makes you the person I want to be with all the days of our lives. When we first got together, it became evident that you were made for me. Everyone I encountered started to tell me how happy I seemed and what a glow I had. At first, I thought it was the glow of a new love. But now I believe it is much bigger than that, because it still happens all the time. Even with new people I meet, I can't explain it in any other way, but you and I are soulmates. And the golden glow I have is confirmation from above that we are one. One day early in our dating, you and I were grocery shopping, oddly one of our favorite activities to do together. We sat in the car, asked each other if we had a good day, and gave each other a little kiss. Across from us, in their car, sat an older couple who waved and laughed and proceeded to kiss each other in that same way. In that moment, I saw our future. 50 years from now, when we're old and gray, we'll still cherish the small things we do together. I hope that every day we ask if the other person had a good day and seal each moment with a kiss. Kurt Joseph Thompson, I cherish you, all of you. From your loud outbursts to your elderly jokes that I will never understand, you are sweet, caring, and soft at your core. You are intelligent, hardworking, and thoughtful. You are stubborn, but concede when you know you are wrong. You're apologetic and nurturing. You are the perfect complement to me. And so I make these vows to you as your wife, your partner in this and every lifetime, because I cannot fathom a timeline where we are apart. Sorry.
It's all right.
I did a good job. Kurt, I promise to always make our house a home. I promise to nurture you when you are sick and stand by your side through any hardship. I promise to hold your hand through tough times and shield you from any harm I can. I promise to practice patience with you and not just hear you, but listen. I promise to be your eyes when you cannot see and your ears when you cannot hear. I promise to remind you that you were loved wholly for who you are. I promise to comfort you when you feel uncertain and to dream big with you for our future. I promise to guide you when you need a leading light and to let you shine when I need someone to guide me too. I promise to respect you and honor you and hold you close, but most of all, I promise to love you today, tomorrow, and every day forward. I love you. Let's do this.
Yes.
Yay!
All right.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong. and
Welcome, everyone. Kurt and Samantha have chosen you, their closest friends and family, to witness and celebrate this beautiful milestone in their journey together. Today, as we honor their marriage, we also celebrate the deepening of their bond and the love that continues to grow. A love that will undoubtedly include all of you present today. But before we begin, Samantha and Kurt would like to take a moment to recognize and remember Samantha's father, John. While he cannot be here with us today in body, we know that he is certainly here with us in spirit and feeling all of the love present this afternoon. And to their loving parents, Paul, Marianne, Deborah, and siblings, Eric, Marissa, Ashley, and Mark. Samantha and Kurt cannot thank you enough, because it was you who showed them what love is and how to love. It was you who instilled in them the strong values that they hold, you who taught them to laugh, love, and appreciate life and all that it has to offer. And so, while today we celebrate their union, Samantha and Kurt would also like to thank you for being there for them as they found their way to one another. Kurt and Samantha, in this moment, you're surrounded by your loved ones, all of whom have gathered to both witness this ultimate exchange of love and to support you on your marriage journey together. So let's not rush. I'd like you both to take a deep breath. I think you could use one. And I'd like you to take a moment now to turn around and look at your family and your friends. I want you to see the smiles on everyone's faces. And I want you to truly bask in the love that surrounds you here today. There are no words of appreciation or gratitude great enough to match the feeling that each and every one of you inspires in Samantha and Kurt as they stand here now and see all of you gathered for no other reason than to show them just how much you love them. You are their friends and family, those who are ever present in all of their favorite memories, and those whom they love the most in this world. And so, in the spirit of love and togetherness, I'd like to invite you all to join me in a wish and a blessing for Samantha and Kurt as they continue the journey on their path of togetherness. Our hope and wish is for a long and loving lifetime of joy, peace, and happiness. May their unconditional love, compassion, and care for one another continue to be the strength that they hold fast to for all of their days together. A reading now from the 1 Corinthians. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Samantha and Kurt, we pray that your love will grow to hear all things, believe all things, hope for all things, and endure all things. We pray that you place your marriage in God's hands and that your love will continue to increase and overflow beyond anything you can yet imagine. For many, the most remarkable moment in life is when you realize that you've met the person who makes you feel complete, the person who makes the world a beautiful and meaningful place, the person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. Samantha and Kurt have undoubtedly found their forever in one another. But before I begin speaking about their future, I'd like to take just a moment to reflect and see how their story began. It all started with a swipe, a simple connection on Bumble. Now, Samantha, being the thoughtful and thorough person that she is, didn't just swipe right and hope for the best. No, she asked Kurt a lot of questions. She wanted to make sure that he was the real deal. And Kurt, well, he passed the test with flying colors. But life, as it often does, had a few curveballs in store. A blizzard and an illness delaying their first meeting. But when they finally came face to face, it was well worth the wait. Their very first date took place over at a dive bar in Riverhead, a humble setting for what would become the start of something extraordinary. Samantha will tell you that she even got catcalled on the sidewalk on the way into the bar, but Kurt, ever the gentleman, was there to greet her outside. Now, we all know that first impressions can be full of unexpected moments, and for Samantha and Kurt, their meeting was certainly one to remember. But any nerves or uncertainties very quickly disappeared the moment they began talking. Kurt's warmth and charm immediately put Samantha at ease, while her engaging personality completely captivated him. She found him to be funny, genuine, and undeniably real, and he was drawn to her energy in a way he simply couldn't ignore. From that very first moment, Kurt knew he wanted more, and he has never stopped wanting more. That night, the conversation flowed, they laughed, they shared stories, and they connected in a way that felt natural and easy. At the end of the night, he walked Samantha to her car, a small but meaningful gesture that showed his thoughtfulness. And as soon as Kurt got home, he called his best friend and talked for 30 minutes about how well that date went. He knew even then that Samantha was someone more than special. 2 days later, they met again, and less than a week after that, they were officially together. Their love didn't happen overnight, but it did happen naturally and almost effortlessly. From those early days of talking for hours, cooking meals together, and sharing quiet moments at home, Samantha and Kurt found something rare, a connection that felt both exciting and comforting. They were both honest with one another from the very start, openly sharing their hopes, their fears, their dreams. Neither of them had been in a serious relationship before, and diving into one so quickly could have been intimidating, but for the two of them, it always felt just right. They fell in love not because of grand gestures or sweeping moments, but because of the little things. The way Kurt would surprise Samantha with her favorite candy or flowers, just because. The way Samantha's laughter filled their home and made even the simplest moments feel special. They became each other's safe place, each other's home. And as Samantha will tell you, and I quote, "We can't imagine not waking up next to each other every day. It's simple and it's happy." The love that the two of them share is truly profound and natural. And in Kurt, Samantha has found a man who is kind, goofy, and endlessly encouraging. He's the kind of partner who makes her feel seen and valued in ways she never knew she needed. He also has a way of pulling her out of a zone she didn't realize she was stuck in, helping her see the world and herself in a brighter light. He makes her feel safe, grounded, and truly understood, like she has found her place in the world just by being by his side. Before Kurt, Samantha didn't have a very strong sense of self. But with him, she has never been more confident in who she is and what she wants. He has shown her a level of patience and support that has transformed her life. Kurt is truly everything that Samantha could have dreamed of in a husband and more. He is her best friend. He is her confidant. But above all else, he is the love of her life. And in turn, Kurt has been blessed to have found a woman whose smile puts a spark in his life and whose soul brings peace to his world. Samantha is fun, silly fun. She's untraditionally traditional, a homebody and homemaker who makes a mean curry and an equally amazing marinara. She's the kind of partner who fills their home with laughter and warmth, creating a space where Kurt feels completely at ease. She is supportive, always in his corner, always pro-Kurt, and she has given his life purpose and shown him the true meaning of unconditional love. In Samantha's eyes, Kurt has found his home. In her heart, he has found his love, and in her soul, he has found his mate. Together, they've built a relationship rooted in thoughtfulness, communication, and a deep understanding of one another. They know each other's favorite things, how to make the other feel supported, and how to live comfortably and genuinely. And it's this unwavering care and connection that makes their love so extraordinary. Today, as we stand here celebrating Samantha and Kurt, we celebrate a love that is simple, honest, and deeply rooted. A love that began with a swipe, grew through shared moments, and has become the foundation of their lives together. They are each other's light, each other's home, and each other's forever. Kurt and Samantha have been lucky enough to have found this gift of love in each other. And so they've come here today before all of you. And now they're going to ask that you share and bear witness to this new chapter as they share with you the gift of love that they have found and the brilliant future that it holds for them. Samantha and Kurt, the vows that you are about to make are your way of saying to one another and to the world, you know, all those things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed over the years? Well, I've meant it, every word. And so now, in the presence of family and friends, I'll ask the following. Do you, Kurt, take Samantha to be your wife, your partner in life, and to share your path, equal in love, a mirror for your true self, promising to honor and cherish through good times and in bad for all the days of your life?
I do.
And do you, Samantha, take Kurt to be your husband, your partner in life, and to share your path, equal in love, a mirror for your true self, promising to honor and cherish through good times and in bad for all the days of your life?
I do.
At this time now, I will very kindly ask for the rings, please. Take each other's, no rush, okay? The wedding ring is an outward and visible symbol of an inward and spiritual bond which unites two souls in endless love. And so, Kurt, I'm going to ask now that you please place the ring on Samantha's left hand and say to her these words.
Samantha, with this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours. It is a symbol of my eternal love, my everlasting friendship, and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Samantha, if you'll now please place the ring on Kurt's left hand and say to him these words.
Kurt, with this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours. It is a symbol of my eternal love, my everlasting friendship, and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Let these rings be a sign that love has substance as well as soul, a present as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. And may these rings remind you always of the vows that you have taken here today. Samantha and Kurt would like to take a moment now to honor their marriage with a traditional hand fasting ceremony. And so I'm going to ask now that the two of you join hands to represent the infinity symbol, visually demonstrating that the love you have will flow between the two of you throughout the years. Remember then, as your hands are fasted today, that these are not the ties that bind, but rather the cords that signify a binding commitment. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together. These are the hands that will hold you whenever illness, fear, or grief may find you. These are the hands that will give you support and encourage you to chase your dreams, because together, everything you wish for can be realized. And these are the hands that, even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours. Bless these hands that you see before you this day. May they always reach out with great love, gentleness, and respect. May they build a loving relationship that lasts a lifetime. And may they always be held by one another. Kurt and Samantha, you may now go ahead and remove the cords, because you have officially tied the knot. Congratulations. You're going to take this. You're going to join hands. Well done. Samantha and Kurt, from this moment forward, you will carry with you the love of another person, giving you a completeness and renewed lightness. May your life together be immersed in love and excitement, and may your adventure be grand and fruitful, because you have now declared that you will live together in marriage. And so therefore, by the power vested in me by the state of New York, and by the power of love itself, it is my honor and privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. And Kurt, you may go ahead and kiss your beautiful bride. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, please now rise and put your hands together as I introduce for the very first time, as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson. Congratulations. Okay.
Shapes and sizes.